our tutorials. In this video tutorial, we are going to talk about one of the very important concept in Oracle, how we can select data from the database, right? So here, when we talk about the select statement can be used to retrieve the data from our database table. The select statement is the most important SQL statement to select data from the database. The table must be in our schema, or we must have select a privilege on that table wherever wherever we are selecting the data. The privileges decide the type of the access to the data. The select privilege on the table enables the user to retrieve or read the information, right? As far as select statement concerned, this is the general syntax of the select statement. Let's try to understand. So first of all, you have to write the select keyword, then you have to specify the column list. Here column list specifies the column to be selected. One or more columns may be selected. If we are selecting more than one column, then make sure that every column is separated with a comma. Now you will have to write the from keyword, then table name. Here table name specifies the table from which columns are to be selected. Yeah. After that, optionally you can have a where clause. There you have to specify the condition. So here condition specifies the condition to be met by the row for each selection, right? There can be a more than one condition. Afterwards, optionally you can have a group by clause. There you can specify the column or columns, right? So that your table will be broken into the smaller groups, and within that group, if you want some selection, then you have a having clause. There you can specify the condition. And if you want to display your table in the specific order based on the certain columns, then you can use order by clause. So here in expression you can specify whether you want record to be displayed in the ascending or descending order. So this is the basically general syntax of the select statement. When we talk about the select statement can be used to display many things, right? Like you can display some or all the columns, some or all of the rows. You can also use select statement to display calculated values from the table, or statistical information like average or sum of the column values, etc., right? Now let's go to the SQL developer, and here first of all, let's say for example, to list all the details or all the columns of all the employees, first query we are going to write select star from emp, right? So here a star represents basically all the rows and all the columns, right? If I run this uh, query, then this will fetch, or this will basically display all the information stored in the emp table. So currently I can see there are 14 records and all the columns, right? Also, and all the rows and all the columns got displayed. One thing you should keep in mind when you write select star from emp, here we are not mentioning the column name. Star means all the rows and all the columns. So here the columns are displayed in the order in which they are defined in the table definition. So these columns have been defined in the whatever column order you see in that select statement, in same order these columns have been defined in the database table, right? And that's how when you do the select star from emp, these columns gets displayed, right? Let's say for uh, for selecting a partial details or few columns, so let me write the query. So I can do select, then let's say ename, then let's say salary and job, right, from emp. So here I'm not selecting all the basically columns, but few columns, only 3 columns I'm going to select: ename, sal and job. And here you can see this information got displayed, right? So here when you select the partial column or few columns, this select statement basically displays the values from all the rows for the listed column in the a specified order. In whatever order we have written, in same order result will be displayed in your select statement. Yeah. Now let's move ahead, and here I would like to talk about uh, some key points when you perform select statement. First key point says that the select and from clauses are required for any SQL query, right? Now second point says columns are displayed left to right in the order specifies in the select column statement. Okay, so here first will be display ename, then sal, then job, right, from left to right. Now third point you should keep in mind, in the select column list, items must be separated by comma. So this column name must be separated with the comma. These things we'll have to keep in mind. Now next point says the select statement returns rows in the arbitrary manner. So in this, here you can see the we have a 14 records, right? So the order is not fixed in, so this order of this basically here these records may be arbitrary. This it is not fixed, right, until unless we do not use order by command. Right, now next thing you will have to keep in mind, users may query only tables they have created or tables to which they have access. So if you want to perform some select operation in any table, make sure that you have access right or privilege to perform select operation on those tables, right? We can suppress the repeating values using distinct clause with column names, that we will see in the next video tutorials. We can how we can make use of the distinct. Now to see the tables belonging to the current user account, we can have a query through which you can see how many tables are basically available in our current account. So for that we can write a select star from tab. You will have to write this will give it all the table list on which you have privilege to perform the select operation. So here you can see lot of tables. Some of the lot of table we haven't we haven't created, which is automatically created by the basically Oracle database. But these are the tables you can see the we have defined, or this is the existing table and meaningful table, right? So if you want to see the all the table list within the schema or within your user account, then you can use query like select star from tab, right? So that's all I wanted to discuss in this video tutorial. In this video tutorial, just we have seen what is the general syntax of select statement and few basic queries. So guys, big thank you for watching this video, and next video onwards we'll see some complex concept or complex query as well. Guys, big thank you and see you there in the next video tutorial.